And have brought across, I think, the largest following across the Pennines since about 12 months ago. Terry Holmes made his debut at Swinton. Massive band of Yorkshiremen over there cheering the side as they came out and hoping for a vital victory. I think that'll shove Bradford back into second place. The side, a late change, Dave Redfern with fluid on his knee, which allows youngster Phil Halliwell to come back into the centre. The Bradford line-up at full-back, Keith Mumby. Three-quarters, Phil Ford, Steve Donlan, Phil Halliwell and Roger Simpson. Half-backs, Woods and Holmes. The front row, Ian Sherratt, Gary Bentley, and at number 10, Ian Howcroft, moving up from the second row after one or two impressive performances. The second row, Dick Jazowicz and Carl Fairbanks, and at loose forward, Mal Graham. The subs, Gary Sidebottom, and at 15, Stevie Bond, the former Halifax player who had a good run out in the A-team earlier on this week and is now fully recovered from his hand injury. The Widnes side, missing today, 3 top-line internationals, Pinner, Myler and Sorensen, but it still looks quite an impressive lineup. Captain Mick Burke at full-back, a danger any time, any stage of the game. The Widnes team as follows: Burke, Courier, Wright, Gilbert and Basnett. Basnett just recalled to the test side after 5-try performance the other week, the second time in his career that John Basnett scored 5 tries. Moran and Hume. Front row, Steve O'Neill, Phil McKenzie, Mike O'Neill. The second row, Paul Hume and Ian Gormley. And the talented youngster Richard Ayres at loose forward. The subs, a late change here, Trevor Stockley in at 14 and Les Cleo, brother of the famous or infamous Noel, at loose forward. The referee, Mr. Tennant of Castleford. As Widnes kick off, well taken by Sherratt. And the referees saw nothing. That's a big surprise there, but I think Johnny Woods has recovered. Well, what a comedy of errors there. The referee taking the eye off play, the touch judge not watching. And it's a scrum down in the middle of the field. Terry Holmes to feed. Confidence sky high. A successful weekend coaching camp last week. A lot of training done on the beach at Blackpool, up at 7:30 for a run along the front and training for the rest of the day. And it's a free kick to Widnes, 25 yards out. Mackenzie in, attacked in half, firing the ball out wide, and it's O'Neill, but no way through with Woods and Donlan. Fine tackle there, driving him over onto his back. Mackenzie had an outstanding season at Rochdale last year, played quite a few games at 6 as well. Made a tremendous 50-yard break at Northern early on in the season and caught on the line and pulled back by Phil Ford. One of the memorable tackles of this season. Widnes always starts strongly. Throw the ball out and it's Northern ball. Knocked out there, I think, Mal Graham. And Carl down on the ball. Here goes Sherratt. Having sprint training 2 afternoons a week now. And hoping to press his claims for international selection. Good yards by Howcroft. Steady and reliable. Makes few mistakes. Holmes to Jazowicz. Jazowicz trying to burst through in the ruck. Mr. Tennant pulling the Widnes sides back. It's a fine long pass back to Ford. Right-footed kick, powerful kick. Both Widnes wingers back. Burt lets it bounce. And collects. Halliwell up. Fine pass as they come across field, but that's a no entry there. Johnny Woods and Carl Fairbanks. And Widnes, 2 hard games in the last week. A close 16-18 victory at Barrow last week. And then a fine first half performance against the Australians, but in the end, defeated by 20 points to 4. I think the referee in the way there is Gormley, and quite a flyer. Scored against Bradford last year, was backing up on the inside. There's Burke. Well, that's a superb tackle. Fine tackle by Dick Jazowicz. Only 1 marker there for Bradford. And really they need 2, and that's a slip up from the marker as Mackenzie tried to burst over on the far side. Good tackle by Halliwell. And Widnes certainly never been frightened to attack, and that's an error. The referee indicates a knock on, and it's a scrum down just inside the Widnes half. Widnes undefeated at home this season, apart from the Australians, a fine record. They've lost at Bradford 27-14, and they were well beat at Oldham fact, they lost twice in a week at Oldham, Lancs Cup semi-final and in the league. And it's a powerful touch kick there to this far side. And Basnett's going to take it. Tackled by Sherratt and Brentley. And Gary Brentley knows Brian Noble hovering on full fitness. And that's good play from the marker there. Well played by Sherratt. Taking the right man and taking him out of the game. Widnes swinging it wide. That's a nice miss move. Fine tackle there, Johnny Woods. In tremendous form, Johnny Woods. Both on attack and defence. Fine ball, but that's a good tackle by Howcroft. And I think he's come away with the ball. Good tackle, Gary Brentley there and Ian Howcroft. And there he goes, Mickey the Mole, burrowing his way. Backing up by Fairbanks. Holmes in attacked in half. Jazowicz takes play to the Bradford 22. Holmes attacked in half-back. Sherratt's turn. Support a little slow there, but Mal Graham moving up quickly. I know Mal will be disappointed that Pinner's not playing, because always contests with the star loose forwards this year. Mal's come out on top. Fine kick by Mumby. And Courier, a fair flyer, but well taken there by Halliwell. Phil Ford had got up as well. Mick Burke coming from acting half-back. Fine pass. Put well in by Johnny Woods and Carl Fairbanks. Northern a little thin on this side. Coming across. There's Mackenzie. Does well to get it out there. Oh, that's a dicey pass. Ford moves in on Moran. Tackle completed. Holmes slows down. Donlan completes the tackle. And Widnes forwards not coming there. Hume certainly dug a lot, and the coach won't be happy with that. Northern defending well. And there's no real width there. Oh, there's a chance here. Woodsy spotted it, picks it up out to Halliwell. There goes Simpson flying up on the outside. He dropped back for the kick. Well played by Woods there. Intelligent pick up. Northern putting pressure on. 5 minutes of the first half gone. Good yards by Simpson, giving the Northern line a little bit of depth. Listen to the Northern fans behind that post. To switch to Howcroft. Turns, tries to get the ball out. Wonder if Northern will go for 1 point. Graham at first man dictating. Out Mumby into the line. But tackle some 15 yards from the Widnes post. Gary Brentley out. Whoa, what a lovely pass to Woods. Oh, hard lines there, Halliwell. Last tackle approaching. A tremendous pass by Terry Holmes. One or two of the Widnes fans there, seeing him for the first time, just went, ooh. And that looks a good kick. Taken comfortably. Fine fullback, Mick Burke. Good kick by Johnny Woods. A beautiful day, beautiful autumn day, very little breeze. Howcroft in on O'Neill. Jazowicz signal his men across. Mackenzie. Dummy little pass inside. Good ball to Ayres. Fine pass out. Ford hangs off well. Well played by Ford there. Faced by two men. Hung off well. Widnes looking just that little bit anxious there. The pass from Gormley. Giving Gilbert very little chance. But good attacking play. You can never underestimate Widnes. Do a lot of sprint training. They have the spikes on every training session. One of the few clubs that still always train in spikes. And Holmes, and we're not penalised, and Ford spots the gap. Oh, well in quickly there. Fine tackle. As Northern had created an overlap, there's Jazowicz. Well played by Ford. He's looking for work all the time. A tragedy there, really. Perhaps Northern should have gone hitting that far side. Jazowicz in good position. Remember how he broke in the last 10 minutes against Castleford. On the far side, got across quickly from the scrum, looking for work. And it's a scrum, and Holmes down quickly there. But Hume takes, slow and attacked in half-back. There's Mackenzie. Turns, gives it to Ayres. Fine footballer. His younger brother's just been signed too from the same junior club, Backbrook, which is of course where Ian Potter came from as well. A fine St Helens nursery. But Widnes, a good tradition of bringing their own men through. Widnes lads in the team. There's no way through there. That's good Bradford tackling. Howcroft determined to stake his claim. He knows Mario Fenix available next week. Good pass, good run in there. Fine support play by Ayres. A nice pass. Oh, fine tackle by Holmes. That's good backing up. Held short, but the referee gives a try as he dives over. Good rugby there. Fine support play. Moved it out quickly to the right and fine support play. It's Darren Wright, goes over by the posts. One or two of the Bradford players, Keith Mumby included, feeling that perhaps he was held short. Dived over, good try there, fine support play. Northern seemed to take the man, but once the break had been made, Widnes renowned for good support play. Northern round, Northern lads talking. And really, the error there in the middle of the field, we had the ball, we lost it first tackle out, and I think that's the kind of thing we must avoid doing against a side that counter-attacks as quickly as Widnes.
Yeah, I think you're right, Ian. The thing is, as you say, we had the ball. We actually got a lot of people over on the left-hand side, and Phil came right-hand side. You can never, we've said before, you've got to accept Phil for what he is, because he's going to win your games, just as sometimes he makes it so frustrating. But, yeah, Widnes backed up well, it was a good try.
It was indeed, and Phil Ford certainly anxious to prove that he's a better player than Basnett. They both had one Great Britain cap before today, and that's a good kick. Knock on there, and it's a scrum down. Fine kick by Johnny Woods. And Basnett to sign in about 5 or 6 years ago. Twice he's been in the top 10 try scorers with upper 20s. A signing from New Brighton Rugby Union, thrown straight in to the first team at Widnes, and he's been there ever since. Well, that's one against the head there. Through quickly by Simpson. And let's hope Northern keep the pressure up on Widnes down there. Let's contain them in their 25. Good tackle by Graham. Northern certainly moving up well. 6 points to 0 down. And there's a burst by O'Neill. 10 minutes of the first half gone. Northern trailing. Widnes controlling the ball just a little bit better. Ayres looking for the pass. Looked like a forward pass from here, but certainly a bit of basketball stuff. And Basnett's not going anywhere with Holmes and Donlan tackling. Woods across quickly to cover on this blind side to allow Phil Ford to drop back. And that's good play. That's good play by Ford, but good play by Johnny Woods covering Phil. There goes Phil. He takes him on the outside when there seems as if there's no room. Donlan to Mumby. Mumby does the settle on the recoveries. That's good yards by Keith Mumby. I'm sure he must be bitterly disappointed that he's not got his test spot back. Even people in Lancashire were saying he should get his spot, and that's a rare honour for a Yorkshireman. They're all saying that Pinner should be in and Gregory, but when the Lancastrian fans start tipping a Yorkshireman, and that looks a powerful kick by Holmes. It's just going to stay in, I think. No, a fine kick. That's a fine kick there, not much on for Terry Holmes, and a fine 45-yard kick. Takes play up to the Widnes line. And it'll be Widnes to feed, but it'll be Northern head. Ian Sherritt with the open head here, giving Gary Bentley just that little bit more chance to strike. Northern lost the last scrum on their own putting. Will be anxious to win here. Mumby looks as though there's some move. Keith Mumby coming in wide and feeding, and it's a free kick to Northern. Northern been doing some new moves this week from free kicks. And it's Sherritt trying to burst, making good yards. Support a little slow there. That's one of the trouble of just giving it a big forward. There must be support to Holmes, the long pass. Donlan, and really there should have been a man inside Donlan. People moving up very quickly outside. Well taken by Donlan. To Mumby, Mumby in the line, to Woods. Woods fed out to Fairbank. And there are those who felt Cal Fairbank wasn't far off his first test match spot after only a dozen senior games. Making them all going, making a yard or two round the ruck. Fairbank to Woods, to Holmes. Bounces, well taken by Howcroft. Tries to throw it over the top. Trying for a bit of enterprise there. And it's a scrum down. Howcroft picked it up well there. The bouncing ball. It eluded Graham. Northern beginning to apply some pressure here. Still down in the Widnes 25. Widnes head and ball. Widnes come away with it. But Graham out quickly on the blind side. Mackenzie gives it Basnett. Oh, fine tackle by Sherratt. And that's the ploy now, to use your wingers to run it forwards. Sherratt kick there, Basnett kicking out. That fine turn, short ball there. That's good rugby, but Jazowicz in strongly. Turning the man. Widnes, no doubt, a fast and attractive side, undefeated at home in the league. And certainly anxious to preserve that 100% record. Fine pass by Mackenzie, well up by Graham on Burt there. But he gets the ball out well, that's Mick Burt's strength. A splendid tackle by Graham, but Burke still manages to get it out. Ford drops back. Oh, well taken by Phil Ford as the ball came skidding across. Sidesteps Mr. Tennant. Oh, lovely pass to Holmes. Creates a chance there, Phil Ford. Holmes, entirely well, inside to Simpson. A high tackle there. The touch judge is on. Touch judge was waving there. Certainly changed his mind. The touch judge's flag was up and he was waving. Basnett's down injured on the far side as Northern start to swing the ball. Well, I'm certain the touch judge waved his flag there and then changed his mind. The referee perhaps overruled him. Out to Howcroft. Howcroft to Jazowicz. Coming strongly. Widnes a bit thin over on the far side. Out wide. Quick hands here. Woods. Oh, Johnny Woods just getting through, looking for the pass. Good yards. Certainly there. I think that looked like one of the Humes giving... well played, Howcroft. And a fine pass to Holmes. There goes Holmes. That long spin ball. Bounces favourably for Simpson. Powerful lad, Roger Simpson. Fine ball by Holmes. Howcroft certainly playing with confidence today, letting the ball out. Holmes putting it across the park. Taken comfortably by Gilbert. A Northern wide variety of attack. Widnes defence holding firm. Basnett still limping here. And that's the second tackle, and they've not made much ground there. Two-marker system, been worked on hard in training this week. And that's a sign of its success. And Northern are going to come away with the ball, and there's gaps out wide if Bentley lets it go. Mickey DeMoe going. Oh, there's massive gaps out, massive gaps. Yes, he's over there. Well played, Terry Holmes. Well played, Gary Bentley. Certainly Northern there, and that was fine tackling round the marker. I think that fine tackling there, I think it was Dick Jazowicz. Forced errors there. Brent looks as though he might have injured his shoulders. Mackenzie put his pass out with far too much weight on the ball. Widnes, a simple error in their own 25, but that's what comes when you put pressure on. Widnes have struggled for the last 5 minutes to get out of their 25, and Bradford capitalised. We had gaps galore out there. Brentley did his job well, and Holmes used all his strength to finish. A fine try.
Yeah, good try, and just before that we nearly got through with Terry throwing a pass out. But as you say, the pressure's on. The lads have got up. They had that first dodgy 5 minutes, but they seem to be in the nick a bit now, and as you were saying, their forwards aren't coming out like they did the first 5 minutes, and if that's the case, they've gone pretty quick again. So we've just got to keep moving now, keep it on top of them.
They have indeed. That fine run across field by Phil Ford, creating the overlap on the outside. That was 50 yards off that last tackle. A good Widnes kick for touch, but Ford made 50 yards, and it's put Northern on the attack. Johnny Woods, a flapper there, and it's 6 points to 4. 15 minutes of play gone. Fine play there, and I think a tribute to Northern's defence there, inside the Widnes 25. And Barry's philosophy, you play football against football sides, and that's the way to beat them. Certainly bearing fruit here. I think the Northern wingers have been far more involved than the Widnes wingers. In 15 minutes, I should think our wingers have probably had 7 or 8 touches of the ball, and that's fine enterprising rugby. Something that's worked hard on and beginning to bear its fruit. Well taken by Concrete. What strength in the arms as he takes play across to the middle of the field. There's Brentley. To Holmes. Holmes to Jazowicz, looking for work. Tries to slip outside more than there, but well tackled. There goes Howcroft. He's revelling in the increased response. And a fine pass to Halliwell. Good yards by Phil Halliwell there. Ian Howcroft. The ball stolen, I think. Unfortunate there. Howcroft certainly revelling today, getting some splendid passes out. But Northern got the bit between the teeth here. Mr. Tennant refereeing well, pulling them well back, giving both sides a chance to to play attacking rugby. Widnes coming in ones there, though. I think this one will be coming out, though. They've got themselves in good position over on this side. Yes, missing the man out. Good tackle by Jazowicz, forcing the error again. Offside there, certainly. And the referee's playing. Ford picks up well. And once again, I think praise to Jazowicz for a fine tackle. Certainly, Fairbanks hitting for the post. Good play, second tackle. I think Jazowicz twice has forced Widnes into errors there. Tremendous tackling by Northern. Dick Jazowicz in particular. Holmes looking for work, back inside to Graham. Graham keeps it moving to Brentley, to Howcroft. Pass to Jazowicz. Good support to Donlan. Still moving, Holmes. Taken by Fairbanks, he'll straighten it up. Out to the far side, Woods has spotted a gap. Woods is going, just ankle tapped. I wonder if Northern will take the chance for 1 point. Graham's pushing Holmes out. Graham's to Howcroft. Nice little run round. Hard lines by Howcroft, holding there. And certainly Graham tackle without the ball. Last tackle coming, Donlan. Out to Mumby. Well tried by Mumby. Well, 6 tackle, I think that's the first handover Bradford have had in the last 4 matches. Oh, good tackle there by Mumby, and well in by Sherratt. Nothing wrong at all, came in with a shoulder. Poor decision there. If the referee's going to allow the player to move, then he's got to allow defenders to come in on the tackle. Certainly that. Just a fair shoulder charge. The Widnes man, I think Mackenzie, still trying to make ground. But if you are going to give a free kick away, perhaps that's the best spot to do it. A little bit of a harsh decision there, though. Northern driven back. Mackenzie dummies to one O'Neill and gives it to Mike. Hitting the centre. Widnes overloading on the far side. Look at the depth and speed they come up with, but that's a fine tackle by Fairbanks. Well in, Jazowicz and Howcroft. You certainly can't afford to let Widnes run. Northern just a shade short here. Oh, well done. Knock on, perhaps fortunate. Referee might have given an offside decision. Good play by Donlan there, because as Burke came in, certainly Widnes had created the extra man on this side. Well played by Stevie Donlan. No, they haven't taken one against the head yet. Gary Brentley's done well in recent games. Oh, lovely inside pass there. That's fine play. Moran tackled by Woods, though. Captain Mick Burke signalling the line of attack here. Fine long pass. Good tackle by Graham and Holmes. That's good over on this far side. Donnelly got across to cover. Ford's playing like a second fullback. And there's a wasted tackle, I think. Northern in good defensive line. Holmes knows his man. Northern putting pressure on. Widnes coming from deep. Good tackle again there. Well done, second row pair. Fairbanks and Jazowicz. Mackenzie trying to burst attacked in half. Oh, unfortunate there by Woods. He'd read that situation well. And I think he'd have taken every ounce of Mick Burke's speed to pick up Johnny Burke there. Johnny Woods had he got away. Certainly Northern knocked a few Widnes passes down. 20 minutes, midway through the first half. The score, Widnes 6, Bradford Northern 4. A big Bradford contingent. A few ironic cheers there. There'll be Keith Mumby. Mr. Rocker Gibraltar. Going to find touch over on that far side. Widnes, 2 victories over Bradford last season. 28-26 in the league. Really, Northern came back late there. Widnes were well away with the game at one stage. And then 30 points to 6 in the second round of the John Player. Game in which Cleo had a fine game, scored 2 tries. Howcroft turns, he gets the ball out well. Oh, nice little bit of footwork. And there goes Concrete. Holmes going to fire Sherratt on the far side. Launches Sherratt. Struggling to get up to play the ball quickly. There's Mickey the Mole. That's good yards by Brentley, because look how much deeper that gives the Northern line. It's vital you make those little bursts around the acting half spot. To Graham. Oh, well played by Fairbank. Good backing up by Howcroft. Well recovered. Certainly, good strong running, good support work there. Sympathetic back there by Johnny Woods, using all his experience to encourage these northern youngsters. Oh, the first one against there, and what a vital one. It's out to Mumby. Holmes is supporting on the inside, but a good tackle again there by Darren Wright. That's two try-saving tackles he's made so far. How quickly Jazowicz is getting over these days. As soon as the scrums broke up, Jazowicz is right across the field looking for work to Graham, to Woods. Here comes Howcroft again. Back to Woods, he's hardly been tackled in possession today. Woods with a bit of room, fine short ball. Concrete pushing his man off. And he's going to the floor there. Northern certainly making Widnes stretch. Brentley signals he's going to hit blind. Inside pass to Holmes. Fine ball. There goes Mickey DeMoore with a bit of room. One try already, hoping for his second. For Northern. Well picked up by Woods, inside to Howcroft. Oh, lovely pass to Sherratt. Phil Ford's gone in looking for work. Is it back for a point? No, unfortunate. Just shaved the post and came wide. Good thinking by Phil Ford there. Just over 25 minutes of the first half gone. Northern beginning to apply some concerted pressure. Widnes just looking a little lackadaisical. Not rushing to take this tap. Mackenzie to O'Neill. Steve O'Neill this time. I think it's Mike O'Neill going at the same side this time. O'Neill trying to pinch hard. Jay sits to Mike O'Neill. Northern not moving up there. And that move where you stand open and run blind is meant to nullify that double marker system where the second man rushes up. Oh, well in again, Jazowicz. Perfectly fair tackle. He got the big hit last week against Featherstone, and he certainly had some effect there on Paul Hume. And Donlan recovers well there. Gary Brentley coming across. Donlan's taking a blow to the face. Taking a blow to the head. He's had stitches already in his head this year. Good tackling by Fairbank and Sherratt. Cover the kick, it's to Mick Burke, a clever kicker. Tries a little chip. And there goes Ford. Oh. Good 10 yards by Ford. Attacking 3 men. To Fairbank. And that's good yards. Taking 2, 3 men, pushing them back. If Northern can hold an attack here, inside to Sherratt. Widnes certainly looking a bit rocky here. I think Northern should be moving it just a little wider. The last 10 minutes we've not hit the wings, and I think we'd tie the Widnes forwards a little more if we did. That's a fine flick on by Johnny Woods, picked up by Halliwell. Roger Simpson attacked in half. So Johnny Woods goes back blindside. Oh, and he's away. Woods is away. Sniffer Graham's inside. The pass a little too soon perhaps, but well played by Simpson getting there. The referee indicates a knock on. Fine break by Johnny Woods there. There seemed to be no way through up that blind side. The pass perhaps a shade too soon, and just in front of Mal Graham, anxiously going for his 8th try of the season there. But Widnes looking a little bit slow and lackadaisical. The referee holding play up for a bit of treatment, I think, to Dave Moran. Stevie Donlan taking the opportunity. It looks like a bit of claret round Steve's eye, and in fact it's the other eye. He's had stitches round his left eye. I think he's hoping for contracts with Hammerfilm when he's finished playing, Steve, these days. Certainly showing signs. Still, he's just popping onto the wing here. Phil Ford's going into the centre. Looks like another bit of stitching job, perhaps for Steve at half-time. Well, you see plenty of posters. Play rugby, give blood. I think there's a man who perhaps originated the saying. What a fine captain, tremendous season. It's a scrum down, 5 yards outside the Widnes 25. Holmes through quickly. It's Widnes ball. To Burke. Burke always a dangerous player. He has been a great player and remains one. Fine tackle by Howcroft. And Graham in well. Working well. The two Aussies. Short ball, good tackle by Ford there, and Ayres loses possession. Referee a bit premature with a blow in there. And I think Ayres frightened of being tackled by Phil Ford there. Ford certainly looks as though he intimidated him there. In Phil's mind he certainly did, and we'll certainly hear a little bit about that tonight. Stevie Donlan staying on the short side, Ford going across to the centre. Just over 10 minutes to half time. Oh, and that's the third against the head for Widnes. Well there by Graham. Holmes might have stole the ball, not quite. Donlan laying off well there, not giving Basnett the running chance. Carwin well, and that's good play by Concrete. In on 2 tackles there. Jazowicz there quickly. Widnes at the dangers here. Gaps on the far side. There's a good tackle though. Keith Mumby, steady as ever. Oh, they're letting the man go from acting half. Widnes fans beginning to get behind the team for the first time. It comes to Mackenzie. Burke joining in. It could be over the top. Good tackle on Hume there. Loose forward Mal Graham in well. Holmes attacking half back to Mackenzie. No way through Brentley and Fairbanks. Ayres, he's going to try a high kick over to the far side. Oh, well done by Northern there. Indicating knocked on by Johnny Woods. Widnes, not a particularly good kick there, but getting away with it and the scrum down. Ronnie here showing signs of anxiety here about Stevie Donlan. Certainly, no retiring there. Looked like Dave Hume wanted Terry Holmes' autograph there. He was holding his hand. Oh, and that's the second against head for Northern. Well out there. Here goes Ford. Oh, good yards by Ford. Darwin of the Northern crowd. Oh, there goes Ford. There goes Phil Ford. Tremendous play. The irrepressible, the ubiquitous, and the superb Phil Ford takes play up to the halfway in 2 tackles. Woods to Holmes, to Jazowicz. Look, going across field looking for support. Out. Not a good pass. Bounces off. I think bounces out of Halliwell's hands. And that was only the second tackle. Northern perhaps just a little bit over ambitious to play rugby. They've certainly got the measure of what Widnes can throw at them. And really there, Northern winning a vital one against the head. Well, I think the video will show you what a lot of the crowd think. Nice little drop off by Burke. But no way through for Gilbert. Moran in attacking half. Widnes coming short. Good tackle by Donlan on Hume. Nice play by O'Neill. Fine pass to Basnett, but in touch. Good tackle, Keith Mumby. And Basnett, I think he'll be thinking of next Saturday at Wigan because he certainly doesn't look fit. He's been limping for the last 10 minutes. Widnes already missing Sorensen, Myler and Pinner. Sorensen through suspension. Pinner and Myler through sore shoulders. That's well out. Certainly offside. Good pass to Mumby. Oh, fine break by Keith Mumby. Oh, now well we'd wish to see that fella playing at Central Park next week. How would I love to see that. There's Jazowicz again. Showing tremendous work rate after scrums. Dick Jazowicz always getting to be the first there. There's Brentley. There goes Mickey burrowing his way through. Low centre of gravity. Makes good yards. Holmes out to Woods. There goes Concrete. Fine pass to Graham. Centre short on this side. Coming across. Woods to Holmes. Holmes going on his own. Last tackle approaches. Northern only given one hand over today so far. Comes to Stevie Donlan. That's a fine pass. That's fair enough. Coach Seaborn won't be too worried about that. It's a scrum down. Widnes ball, Widnes put in. No problems there. Good play by Steve Donlan there. Something that's worked on. 1 or 2 kicks, put the winger back and then fire it out wide and give Phil Ford a little bit of room. Ford acknowledges it. Ford appreciated the pass because the winger can always go in touch. Well, certainly I don't think Bradford's front row is getting much smell at that ball. Good tackle by Keith Mumby on Mick Burke. About 8 minutes to half time and Widnes have got no forward running across like Dick Jazowicz is after scrums. Howcroft and Woods in the tackle. Howcroft playing very well at 10 today. Run round in the middle. Timing not quite right. And that's Jazowicz and Donlan. Good tackle. Mackenzie going. Takes a man. Ian Gormley scored a try from long distance against us in the John player, but tackle there. Good long pass, and Luke Widnes just not moving up at all. Comes across to Paul Hume. And well played by Bradford. They've driven Widnes back. A lot of composure about this Bradford side. We had a spell at Leeds where we just went off the boil, but they never looked like scoring, and that looked like a fluky kick ahead. Nice and steady there. Intelligent thinking there, nice little kick ahead. Basnett's having treatment on this left leg. Stockley and Cleal the substitutes. Northern showing that calm confidence. They're trailing by 6 points to 4. A drop goal attempt by. Look at a standoff offside there as Holmes goes down. Holmes to Graham, to Woods, to Mumby, well taken by Mumby. Tackled in midfield there by Gormley. Woods to concrete Carl Fairbanks. Beats Ayres and makes another 5 yards. Hitting the short side. Jazowicz going for the burst. Takes play to the halfway. Simpson attacked in half. Simpson to Holmes. Coming across to Woods. Good ball. Gives Johnny Woods scope. He set up a chance over there before. Back to concrete. Oh, fine pass to Donlan. Some good support. Good close support by Northern, but perhaps coming into the middle of the park there when we should have been hitting that left wing. Brentley spotted it. Holmes. A long pass to Halliwell. But a good tackle. Halliwell does well to hold on to the ball. Last tackle approaches. Forward moving up. Holmes. Well, I think he's back to the Clive Rowlands days of putting it in touch from the line out there. Straight in touch. Certainly far better than a handover. Scrums by and large going with head and ball. But I think it's 3-2 against the head in favour of Widnes. Widnes ball. Hume comes away to Moran, Burke in the line. Northern up quickly. Woods tackles and Mumby's in. Mumby had come up to take Mick Burke. 5 minutes to half time. Oh, that's a good tackle. Some splendid tackles by Dick Jazowicz today. Hume, but supports. Widnes forced. Well in by Ford there. No option really but to move in on his man. And good cover by Jazowicz and Fairbanks. They'd both come across to take Basnett. Northern moving up well in the middle. Brentley and Fairbank. Northern having to do the stint of tackling. That's good shouting up by Howcroft there. Pulling his men up. Widnes getting on the outside. But Moran tackled. Widnes 2 tough games in the last week. Northern a week off after that runaway victory against Featherstone. So we're hoping, if anything, Northern will be fresher in the second half. And the referee indicates 6 tackles, so it's a handover. It's Northern ball. Graham to Holmes, to Woods. To Big Ian Sherratt. Pushes his men off. Good support by Gary Brentley. He's looking for his man. Oh, there goes Mickey the Mole. But on his way upfield. Good backing up by Sniffer. But the referee straight in line. The two lads pat each other. Widnes just on the bang. Northern unfortunately losing it first tackle. It's a scrum down. Good burst by Sherratt and good support by Brentley. That extra 15 yards. Oh, well, I never. Good tackle by Holmes. And I think if Northern can keep Widnes out over the next few minutes to half time. Oh, there comes Burke. A fine pass, but well in by Keith Mumby. No way through there. A vital tackle by Keith Mumby, that. That would have been a desperately bad time to let Widnes score. He's in again there, Jazowicz and Woods. Ball lost. Oh, I think that was a harsh decision. I don't know who's penalising there. Looked likely he'd lost the ball. I think if it had been stolen, Johnny Woods would have snatched it and taken it away. And games as close as this can hinge on refereeing decisions, good or bad. That forward pass decision, a 50-51 against Bradford, and one there, 50-50 again against Bradford. Oh, Mal Graham's got the ball. That's good pressure. A fine tackle. Carl Fairbank there. Yes, a free kick to Northern, so it should be. And Northern trailing by 2. We've not really hit top form. I think when we settle down, Alan, I think we've got the measure of this side. The lads playing with a lot of confidence, a lot of composure and tackling fine.
Yeah, we're just trying to play too much rugby again instead of just taking them on a bit more down, running straight. There's been a lot of the play between the two 25s. Neither team's really established itself in either 25, but we seem to be putting the game a bit better together than Widnes.
To Graham, short ball to Sherratt. And really, a lot of people in Lancashire feeling Bradford in a false position up at the top of the table. I think if they come away with a fine victory at Widnes today, people are going to sit up and start paying attention to Barry Seaborn's battalion. That's Howcroft. Had a quiet last 10 minutes here and a very impressive first spell today. Holmes attacked in half back. To Woods, to Graham. Graham tackled by the two O'Neills and Gormley. Brentley in attacked in half. That's good yards. How he spots that well. That was a fine pass to Fairbank. Carl Fairbank comes strong, doesn't he? There's no way that lad jibs. Hits the short side. Holmes, a nice, good little kick to touch. Another 10 yards. And it's a scrum down just outside the Widnes 25. And I think it was at Widnes last year, all the buzz was whether they'd signed Terry Holmes. And the buzz is that today, unfortunate there. The front row had got it back to the second row, but it came so quickly. Widnes come away with it. That's good tackle again by Jazowicz. How quickly he got out to take the centre spot. Mackenzie, long pass, good pass to Basnett. But he made that easy for Fairbank. Good tackle by Concrete Carl. It's going across, Hume, fine pass to Ayres. A little kick. Halliwell forced to turn and chase. Whoa, how quickly Simpson got back there. Well played, Roger Simpson. He just accelerated there. Found an extra gear there, Roger Simpson. Oh, well done by Mumby. Good yards. Widnes appealing for obstruction. Roger Simpson there, showing his electrifying pace. Oh, over ambitious there. That was one we shouldn't have lost. Sherratt came up quickly, but it was only second tackle. Ayres to play the ball. Widnes with possession they shouldn't have had. Burke. Oh, good long pass to Gilbert, but Northern in quickly. And a good tackle. Widnes doing well to stay in play. Northern move up quickly. Taking the short side, well in there. As the half-time hooter goes, the score is Widnes 6 points, Bradford Northern 4 points. Both substitutes on in the second half. Bradford Northern as per first half. The score, Widnes 6 points, Bradford Northern 4 points. And there's a big cluster of Northern fans behind that Widnes post, anxious for Northern to get up there quickly and get some points on the board. A game that's certainly there for the taking. And if we can only settle down a little more in attack, I think all Northern fans have good cause to be reasonably optimistic. We treat Widnes with a lot of respect, but you don't overestimate them. And there's a good tackle there around the marker. Out to Gormley, short ball to Cleal. Looks a little taller than his brother, but reputedly not quite as fast. Good play there by Mal Graham there, taking a man out from acting half. And it's back, Graham up quickly, nearly charged that kick down too, but Simpson's back well. Unfortunate there. A very tricky bounce for Roger. Sympathetic pat from Keith there. Northern side, full of spirit. Everybody makes mistakes and the lads don't blame each other anymore. Won't help young Roger if he's blamed for that. Certainly a let-off for Widnes, not a particularly good kick. Northern's positional play on these 6 tackles been superb. And that looks like, and it's Hume gone to scrum half. It's the second rower, Paul Hume, who's replaced his brother Dave. And it looks like Stockley on the left wing for Basnett. And I wonder if it gives Phil Ford a chance if Basnett's injured and can't play next week, because certainly Phil Ford must have been in contention. Inside pass goes astray. Halliwell in well there, trying to steal the ball. Oh, it's unusual there. I think something must have happened that we didn't see. Phil certainly pushed him back. But I think that's possibly the first free kick for the world's given away, Alan. It's certainly not typical of the lad.
Yeah, I think he said he beat him, did the lad, but I don't know. But you can't afford it, not in your own 25, Ian.
No, not with goal kicker supreme like Mick Burke. But that's what you learn in a professional game. Keep your cool, give them nout. And Mick Burke, just 1 minute into the second half, given chance to extend Widnes' lead. Just a slight breeze favouring Widnes at the moment. Yes, comfortably through the middle of the post. 8 points to 4. And really a couple of errors there by Bradford from the kick-off. 5 good tackles up in the Widnes 25. But I think we'll see these lads come back. Johnny Woods places the ball. Widnes 8 points, Bradford Northern 4 points. 2 minutes of the second half gone. Taken by Trevor Stockley. Good tackle by Dick Jazowicz, who headed the tackle count in the first half with 15. Tremendous performance, and at least 3 of those were, I think, what can be classed as big hits. Poor tackling there, as O'Neill makes a further 5 yards. There's Cleo. Eludes Howcroft, bursts through the middle, turns to get the ball out well. Certainly reminiscent of his brother there, rampaging through. And Widnes being given a lift there. 2 Bradford missed tackles in quick succession. The Widnes fans beginning to buzz. Burke, good tackle by Brentley on Burke. A chip ahead. Yeah, Keith up fairly flat, but the kick too long and it's a Bradford tap. And I think the key thing is to hold the ball for 6 and take play down into the Widnes half. There's about 37 minutes remaining. We don't have to panic. To Holmes, to Graham. Holmes in attacking half-back. Holmes to Howcroft. Nice settled. Holmes to Sherratt. Turns to slit the ball out, but support a bit slow there. Brentley was there, but a little too close. Northern starting a shade sluggishly. Good play by Brentley, good pass, and well out by Sherratt. Oh, there goes Woodsy. Oh, magic stuff. Good support play by Concrete. Oh, that's tremendous. Oh, he's going to score. What's the Bradford fans? That's a try. Well played, Johnny Woods. Well played, Carl Fairbank, and the Bradford fans are on there. But I think Ian Sherratt getting the ball away from acting halfback played a large part in that. Keith Mumby's just batted Sherratt, and well he might. Good play around acting halfback. Sherratt gets a fine ball. Woods, the confidence, nay, not the confidence, the arrogance to run at 4 men, beat his men. And well, fancy Mick Burke missing a tackle like that. Concrete must have put an extra yard of pace on as he rounded him there. Normally the safest and steadiest of fullbacks, made to look like a bit of ham and egger there, Alan.
Tremendous run from Carl Fairbanks there, Ian, because he had to run 75 yards to get up into the fort first and then to go out the length of the field with the ball. Superb.
Marvellous, and for all this much vaunted Widnes training, sprint training, neither winger took a yard out of Carl Fairbank there. And boy, this game's boiling up to a humdinger now. Bradford Northern taking the lead, 10 points to 8. 6 minutes of the second half gone. And really that came out of nothing. Johnny Woods got the ball in no man's land. And tremendous play by Fairbank. There goes Phil Ford. Takes play to the quarterway. Very elusive runner in midfield. Brentley to Sherratt, who's good long pass out right to left there. Give Johnny Woods that little bit of room, little bit of scope. Caught Widnes unawares. And how well Woods capitalised on it. But Fairbank rounded Burke with nonchalant ease there. You'd have thought it was an international centre going through. Good play by Jazowicz. Brentley. Well played, good yards. Mickey the Mole. I think he lost the ball, but he's recovered. No, the touch judge indicates. The referee looks over to the far side. Touch judge just indicated there. I think Gary's taking a little bit of a blow there. Perhaps a blow to his pride. How well this lad's adapted. I think Dudley Hill Amateur Rugby League Football Club can certainly be proud of the contribution of Phil Halliwell and Gary Brentley. And boy, can Ellen be proud of Carl Fairbanks. Massive strides by these players. Perhaps not 30 games between them from the amateur game. Playing here at Norton Park, Widnes. All of them for the first time. And what impressive games they're having. And the free kick there to Northern. Thrown into the second row. Gives Northern a chance. Keith Mumbill. Fine touch. Inside the Widnes half, and then Northern of 6 tackles to consolidate and play the game down here. Good steady kick by Mumby. Up shoots Simpson. There's Brentley. Sherritt goes. Look how Graham supports. Oh, the ball stolen there by Mackenzie. One of his party pieces. First tackle there. He'll be disappointed with himself there. Here's Cleal. That's a fine tackle by Holmes, pushing him back. And I think Northern could put him in touch here. No. Winger Courier, a flying machine, does well to stay in play. There goes Cleal, no way through again for the lad. Speculation that Courier might have been going to Lee this week. It's part of a deal that would have brought Des Drummond over to Widnes. Burke in the line, that spells danger. But that looks another good tackle by Holmes. Northern inside their own half. Up slowly there, Burke from acting half, fires it onto the short side. Play comes back in, looks like Woodsy up quickly. Good Bradford defence, moving up well in a line. Let's watch that line. A lot of work's been done on defensive line this week. Oh, that's good yards there, Gormley. Out to O'Neill. Phil Floyd holds him up in the tackle, last tackle. And it's a kick there, Mumby's forced to turn. And it bounces dead, well covered there. Halliwell and Graham got back to provide that little bit of extra support for Keith. And there, Northern having lost the ball in the first tackle inside the Widnes half. Once we settle down and start playing our game, I think victory's at our grasp. Paul Hume getting a bit of treatment over on the far side. There goes Sherritt. Oh, fine pass, and there's extra yards here for Burke. There he goes, Mickey the Mo. He's turned Mick Burke. He's going. That's tremendous play. Shunts back inside. There goes Dick Jazowicz. Superb support by Jazowicz. Being held down in the tackle. Widnes offside everywhere. Holmes to Woods. We could do with switching it the other way to Fairbank. Simpson in attacked in half. Tremendous break by Brentley there. 50-60 yards. Jazowicz up in support with him. Simpson to Graham to Woods. Nice little inside ball to Howcroft. Support a little slow with him. There goes Graham, he can get it inside. There goes Holmes, lovely pass to Halliwell. The ball's loose and it should be back to 1. Indeed it is, there's gaps out the far side. Johnny Woods has spotted it. Certainly back to 1 there. Sherritt's going for the post. He's over! A fine try by Ian Sherritt. Well done by Shazza, second tackle there. Tremendous attack. Hope race to Gary Brentley for that 60-yard burst. Ever alert round the acting half-back spot. And I think wasn't it a pass from Sherritt to Brentley down there that set the move up. Well played by the Northern front row. Praise there. Well out in the tackle, Graham and Holmes. Tremendous Bradford attack. And a chance for Johnny Woods now to extend the lead to 16 points to 8. And that's fabulous. What speed. Mick Burke certainly having an afternoon he's not going to forget as Johnny Woods puts the ball over. Bradford Northern 16 points. Widnes 8.
Superb, Ian, wasn't it? When Gary first come up, I told he could do 60 yards with 3/4 any time from this lad. Superb player.
Well, the confidence to take Mick Burke on. He turned him twice and then stopped, slowed down and found support. And Jazowicz made another 15 yards. Here goes Fairbanks. And on occasions in the past, Widnes have got a little bit niggly when they've gone behind. I hope not today. Mr. Tennant refereed well so far. Oh, there goes Sniffer. That's a fine kick ahead. That's fine play by Graham. Oh, it could bounce nicely. Oh, fortunate. But Northern up here now. That's fine play by Graham. Let's keep them up here. Oh, that's a gap made for Stockley there. That's the only trouble from broken play. Well there, Mumby and Fairbank. Northern still got 3 forwards coming back. Good tackle as Widnes hit it out wide. To Gormley, fine pass. Good tackle by Simpson, no. Hume pushes him off. That's a good tackle. Well played, Phil Halliwell. And perhaps there, Mal. There goes Cleo. Oh, and he gets the ball out well in the tackle. Courier to O'Neill. Good tackle by Mumby. And perhaps we should hold the ball for 6 now we've got this lead. Oh, penalised for not letting the man up. Yeah, and probably I think Coach Seaborn would be wishing Mal perhaps hadn't kicked there, because let's hold the ball for 6. It's perhaps a bit different if you're only a couple of points ahead or the game's very close. But Northern in the driving seat. 2 scores away from Widnes then. However, having said that, Mal got up quickly and it could well have turned to our benefit had he managed just to kick it out towards that right wing where Phil Ford was steaming up like the 6-5 special. Mick Burke, the kind of kick that on his day he puts over with no difficulty. 35 yards out, almost dead centre. Not a powerful kick, and it's missed indeed, and it's not even gone dead. That's a bad miss by Burke. Here comes Mumby, 5 pass to Simpson. Oh no, they're exciting the crowd here. Good support by Halliwell. Referee getting the players off. To Donlan. Fine pass to Woods. There goes Jazowicz. And really I think Northern mustn't go too wild. The spectators screaming for attacking play. But I think let's control the game. That's it. There's your captain. That's good play by Donlan. Let's not go mad, said Stevie. Let's use all 6. Well played to Howcroft. Did well to hold on there. Oh, good play by Howcroft. He spotted a gap there. The young Aussie having a tremendous game. Mario Fenwick said, watch this lad, he'll have a good one. And I think we've got a free kick out of that. Yes, indeed. Richard Ayres hanging on. Really, yes, a replica of the incident Keith Mumby's just been pulled for. Fine run by Roger Simpson. Not had many running chances, but he took that one well as Mumby came away. Really, Mick Burke now, he looks as though he's limping a bit. I think his pride's been a bit hurt this afternoon. 2 Bradford forwards have skated past him, and now he's had a penalty attempt that didn't even go dead. There's Brentley telling the referee where he wants the Widnes players. Nice variety of attack. There goes Concrete. Well taken by Woods. Well done, Johnny Woods. Well taken by Holmes. Oh, laid off beautifully. Oh, we've lost the ball. First tackle. Over-ambitious play by Bradford. And offside. And certainly an exciting game here at Norton Park. Bradford Northern holding on to a 16 points to 8 lead. 16 points to 8, 3 tries to 1. 15 minutes of the second half gone. And I think all we have to do now, tackle and hold the ball for 6. It sounds easy, Alan, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's still a long time to go in, but as long as we keep his composure, I think that's what we're more important. We've got to keep his composure, keep us tackling, because we tackled superb in the first half.
Indeed, I think the next score, if it goes Bradford's way, could seal the game. Good tackling in by Stevie Donlan. There goes Cleo. Howcroft takes, but he turns well. And that was well in by Dick Jazowicz there to prevent the little slip. Mackenzie attacked in half. Bradford contained him well, switching it to the blind as Hume comes. Fine tackle there by Jazowicz onto Hume, nice. Oh yes, there's no way through there. There's Mumby. Bradford number 1, perhaps Great Britain number 1, he should be. Last tackle approaching. Bradford, well spread. And Stockley tries to go on, it's 6 tackle, he threw the ball out after the tackle. Fine tackle there. In fact, Northern had spread very well there. They weren't short either side. Stockley really no option. Certainly wouldn't have created any overlap. There goes Ford. Good yards by Phil Ford. Coming in, looking for a bit of work to do. Well played. Mickey making another 10 yards. Play taken to the 25-yard line. Woods to Howcroft. How well he makes that ball available to Simpson. Simpson doing well to come inside. Good play by Roger as the floodlights come on. Halliwell in attacking half. Back to one, certainly. The referee's not indicating it. There's Concrete jumping up. Out to Woodsy. Oh, Woodsy's got men with him. There goes Terry. There goes Humber. Humber's got men inside. Oh, Phil Ford takes it. He's going under the post. And look at the support there. Johnny Woods, Dick Jazowicz. Well played, boys. Tremendous play by Bradford Northern there. We didn't need another 6 tackles, Alan. They did it on one. What a lovely pass by Holmes. Phil Ford taking a difficult ball under the post for the 99th try of his career. Johnny Woods and Dick Jazowicz in support. That's a wonderful try. 20 minutes of the second half gone. Bradford Northern now 20 points to 8 in the lead.
Superb try. That was brilliant football, Ian. Johnny Woods back brilliant. Side in Terry Holmes. Terry could have gone himself, but he put it inside to Phil on the burst under the post. It's worth 6. Superb.
Well, a fabulous try. And now I think Northern, the game well and truly within the grass, as Woods puts the ball firmly and safely through the H's. 22 points to 8. 20 minutes of the second half gone. Well, everybody was telling me they'd back Bradford today, but they've got 6 on the coupon. I said they won't need 6, and it's beginning to prove that way. And that was a fine try, a well-deserved try there. Good support play, good break. Fairbanks doing well to get the ball out in a tackle as he was being dumped. Woodsy in the movement twice. And Dick Jazowicz, who's had a revelation today. A fantastic game by Dick Jazowicz, up in support in case they've got any more cover, any more support. Here goes Mickey again. He takes play to the 25. Johnny Woods, enough experience in this Bradford side now not to go mad. Holmes to Jazowicz. That fine blend of youth and experience. But I think the one thing that unites this Bradford side at the moment is a hunger to do well, a desire to improve and impress. Woods to Fairbank. Looking for men inside, one-handed pass to Woods. He'll open it. Oh, tremendous to Donlan. Oops. That's a good tackle by Phil Ford there. And really, let's hope Bradford don't over-elaborate. Let's keep that defence. Widnes come out, they've really only broke through twice. Mumby's taken a man once and they scored off the other. Coming across field. Yes, no way past Simpson, and Halliwell completes the tackling touch. And Widnes there beginning to drop their heads. Looking a little bit like Leeds did. They say, how on earth do we break this defence down? Just looking at the wingers, looking at the fellow members and criticising each other. A little bit of bickering. Mick Burks just shouted there, shouted at Hume, told him he should have stayed in. And I think really it's the Bradford defence that's demoralising sides, allowing them to play this fast, attractive, open rugby. And let's hope for the next 2 games, Aussies on Tuesday and Oldham next Sunday, that Bradford Northern get the crowds they deserve. Mr. Tennant, no doubt there, penalising for feeding. And it's a free kick. Widnes. And the onus is on Widnes now to throw the ball about. 14 points adrift. Well, that looked a bit limited there. I think they're setting up a move. They've certainly overloaded the middle of the field here. Cleo comes on a dummy run blind. But a good tackle there. Jazowicz and Sherratt. Mackenzie attacked in half, switching it back this way. But Northern have not been caught out at all. They've not been caught short. Oh, there might be a chance here. There's a bit of room. Oh! Well, there's Simpson. That looked like a fine tackle by Mumby again. Career line down there. I think his pride's at more than anything else. Widnes there. Tried an elaborate move, but certainly Northern had plenty of cover. Good yards by Mal Graham. Plenty of cover there by Northern. They're not being pulled out of position. A lot of time spent this last week working on defensive lines. We knew Widnes had come and attack. We know the Aussies are going to come and attack on Tuesday. And we've decided they're not going to score. No tries conceded last week against Featherstone. Widnes, a very early score today, but they haven't really threatened since. Back to Phil Ford. Kick comes across. A difficult bounce, but taken by Wright. Young centre. Fine tackle by Halliwell. Hume, legs take the blind. Looks a good kick. Mumby will be there. Nice and steady. Well played there, Keith Mumby, and Widnes there, losing the ball after the first tackle. It'll suit Bradford. Simpson. That's okay, just time for Bradford to reform. Second tackle, we hold the ball for 6. There he goes, Mickey. Like a ball on a ping pong machine, rebounding from side to side. Nice little dummy run there by Concrete Carl as it goes to Ian Sherratt. Ironic Ian, his nickname at school, Big Jim, after Big Jim Mills, and Mills now one of the committee at. Oh, well played by Jesuit. Woodsy's getting with him. Fine tackle by Buck there. Holmes attacking hard back. Graham shouting for the ball wide. It's last tackle for Ford to Fairbank. Graham's there. Oh, fine ball. It's out to Donlan. Donlan's got the sniffer inside him. And that was last tackle. Phil Ford and Sniffer Graham inside there. Stevie elected not to take a chance. And it's Widnes play the ball. And really, Bradford have been better playing to the whistle there. Giving Widnes yards they didn't deserve. As Gilbert goes up, support by Mackenzie. Tackle by Donlan. Northern just caught a little bit there. Widnes moving the ball out this way. Cleal elects to go on his own. He doesn't know you don't get past Mumby. He will do by the end of this game. 23 minutes of the second half gone. Burke coming up increasingly now. Oh, fine tackle by Halliwell. Mick Burke didn't move up much in the game. He had a very poor game early on this season when Bradford beat them 27-14. Nicely timed pass to Ayres. But again, Fairbank and Gary Brentley in on the tackle. Hitting the blind with Speedy and Gormley. Tremendous tackle by Holmes there. I think he's caught the side of his head. Moves back to O'Neill. Short ball to Mackenzie. There goes Cleal in space. And there goes Mumby. Oh, yes. Fine tackle, and it's the turnover. Well, he might be 6'2", he might be 16 stone, he might have a beard, but it makes no difference. I think he could send the Dynatrons or the Kleptotrons. I think he could send anybody through and Keith Mumby would stop him. I think he'd probably take an Exocet missile. He's playing that well. And that's fine. Nice steadying play by Howcroft. Holmes has fortunately recovered. Good yards by Sherratt. Oh, fine pass to Graham. Just and here's Woodsy with him. How does he read these situations? Oh, to Jesuit. Ford's there as well. Good yards by Dick. Up to plate quickly. Brentley, Widnes offside everywhere. Here goes Woodsy. Oh, he stumbled there, Johnny. So many options. But fine play. Sherratt to Graham there. Holmes back to Graham. Switches it to Phil Ford. Anything can happen here. Oh, he creates room. Ford, he's going. His 100th try. His 100th try in Professional Rugby League. And what a try. He scored in both games last year here. Both games are Widnes last season. And this season he's got 2. As Bradford Northern running away with a tie. 26 points to 8. And if ever there was a fine try to get you 100, that was one. Popping up where the standoff should be popping up. And going over underneath the posts. A fine try, Phil Ford. Generous applause there from the Widnes supporters. They know when they've seen a great player. And that man's a great player, without a shadow of doubt. And Johnny Woods puts his tally. He'll be challenging for the top point scorer now. 28 points to 8 to Bradford Northern. And I have a feeling that the Salthorn Sweep won't be won this week. I don't think everybody expected us to win, but I don't think they expected a 20-point lead. 10 minutes of play remaining, just over 10. And Widnes, they've conceded 67 points at Bradford in the last 2 games, 40 last season, 27 this. It's Fairbank, what a game this lad's had. Turns to pass, Donlan to Holmes. Oh, he's got Simpson and Halliwell. Oh, lovely dummy by Holmes. He's gained yards in this last week or 2. Oh, it looks a high tackle, but Halliwell plays well there. And look at that line, look how slow Widnes are coming back. Fine play by Terry Holmes there. He called Simpson inside him and made another 20 yards. To Donlan, to Woods, to Jazowicz. Oh, he's running like it's the first minute of the game. There goes Simpson, bounces out of the tackle, out of another, passes it on. Oh, tremendous rugby by Bradford. Well played, Roger Simpson. Halliwell was on this wing, so Roger went and popped up in the middle. Woods, out to Howcroft, skipping outside his man, turning, there goes Mickey. Good play. Lovely deep line here. Roger Simpson's dropped back to his wing. Fine pass to Graham, to Woods. Here's Mumby looking for a slice of the action. Oh yes, beats one, beats two, last tackle. Last tackle coming up. To Woods, back to Graham. And a fine drop goal, that's good. Mal's delighted, and so do Bradford fans, because that means we get the ball back. Bradford Northern now, 29 points. Widnes, 8 points. 5 tries, 4 goals and a drop goal to 1 try. Northern, 4 tries up. A quick free kick, a deep one. Oh, but he might regret finding that man. Here's Phil Ford with plenty of room. Will he kick to touch on this side? Will he score under the post? Who knows? Oh, here goes. Ah, yes. Oh, yes, and the touch judge is on there. I think O'Neill there. O'Neill, yes, had a kick at Phil Ford. Frustration beginning to creep into the Widnes ranks here. Phil Ford there. Wow. Exciting play. And it's a free kick. Bradford Northern's first double of the season. Widnes undefeated at home so far in the league and the Lancashire Cup this year, trailing by 29 points to 8. And it's Keith Mumby. Widnes looking just a shade demoralised. OK, they are 1 or 2 key players missing, but Bradford Northern missing Brian Noble. And look how well Gary Brentley's playing. That's a fine kick inside the Widnes half. And really, in this first division, you've got to have reserves to cover. You've got to allow for injury. And Sorensen's a suspension. That's his own fault. You can't blame injuries for that.
No, and I think that's one of our good things, the strength that we've got in there.
Oh, this play on there. Ball snatched from Ian Sherratt. Perhaps trying just a little bit too hard. Oh, fine tackle, Johnny Woods. By the shirt tails. There's Gormley. This lad won't give in. Fine inside pass to Hume. Oh, Mumby eluded there. Donlan's going back, but I think Hume will have the legs. Oh, what a tackle by Steve Donlan. Super stuff, Steve Donlan, but there's gaps there. Yes, and Mackenzie's over. And really, tragedy there. Losing the ball, first tackle after the free kick. Ian Sherratt, he'll be disconsolate there. He's worked hard in the middle. Outplayed a large part in at least 2 of the Bradford tries, but losing the ball, first tackle, not on these days. And Phil Mackenzie goes over out wide, but well done by Stevie Donlan. He's possibly saved us 2 points for forcing him out so wide. That fine tackle on Hume. Stevie Donlan pulling an extra yard of pace out, but Widnes up just a little bit quicker than Bradford. And Phil Mackenzie not having much difficulty diving over from the acting half-back spot. And Burke tries to give the scoreline a more respectable look. Indeed he does, a fine kick. Widnes 14 points, Bradford Northern 29.
It's a good try. Mackenzie's a good player, Ian. He played up at Bradford with a man of match for Widnes. He's got a good turn of pace for hooker. In fact, we've probably seen 2 of the fastest hookers in playing in British Rugby League at the moment today.
We certainly have, yes. Well, and the news that St Helens getting beaten at Oldham. That really sets the league fixture up next week between Bradford and Oldham, and then for the John Player the week after. What a fair, what a feast of rugby is in line for any Bradford Northern fan over the next few weeks. And it's Johnny Woods, fine deep kick, Northern coming up well in line. Look at that for a line, that's tremendous. And Dick Jazowicz, the first man, takes well. Let's hope Northern concede no more points. Oh, Mackenzie, good play there, only one marker. The ball stolen. And well out there, Fairbank. Here goes Jazowicz. Looking for men inside him. That's fine. First tackle. Just into the last 10 minutes. Holmes to Graham. Graham finds Howcroft. Takes well. Not made many mistakes today, Howcroft. Had a good game at number 10. Gary Brentley. To Woods. There goes Sherratt. Pulls onto the ball. As Stevie Donlan got outside him. Woods, a lovely long pass. And Simpson's popped up in the right centre spot. He looks as though he's got an extra gear all the time, that fella. Coming out to Graham. Short ball to Howcroft. Turns to get it out. Lovely play, Donlan to Woods. Woods looking for gaps. Last tackle, is it going to be another drop? Terry Holmes, there's Phil Ford back, there's Mal Graham back, there's Phil Ford. Yes, comfortably through the middle. Phil Ford takes his tally to 9 points, his second drop goal of the season. 9 points today, 2 tries and a goal. And watch for this quick kick-off here. It's the right play, certainly, but Northern back well. It's a deep kick, and it's a good one. Good quick thinking by Widnes there. So it's a scrum down. Scrum down, 15 yards. And Paul Hume, Widnes second row, ex-half-back, turned into a second row at Widnes. Gains the man of the match award for Widnes. But I think there's perhaps 6 or 7 Bradford players. Oh, David Hume, who've done more. Oh, good tackle. There goes Stockley, bobbing up in the middle. Mackenzie going on his own. Short ball to Cleo. Good tackling there, though. Jazowicz low, Fairbank high. No, it was Howcroft low. Looks like he might have taken a blow to the face. Inside passes. Plenty of support. But the good Northern defence. Widnes trying to set up a grandstand finish here. Back inside again to O'Neill. Northern just standing off a shade. Last tackle approaching. Widnes 16 points in arrears. Long ball, Birkin and Simpson down gratefully. Big smile for Roger there. Phil Halliwell. A late replacement for Dave Redfern, who's got fluid on the knee. Had a very good game in the centre. And I can hear Barry's voice there telling the lads to play it calm. He says he's waited a long time for a good win at Widnes. He's going to have it today. Ball knocked out of Sherratt's hands. Touch judge a little slow there. Really Northern showing the odd sign of tiredness here. Perhaps losing the ball when we should be just playing it nice and steady. And it's Widnes to feed the scrum. Comes away with it, fine tackle by Holmes. Burke comes up, that looked like a good tackle. Well in by Halliwell. As Mumby slowed Burke down. And Mal Graham completes, drives him back. Burke up quickly to play the ball. Well up by Howcroft, good pressure by Ian Howcroft. Fine tackle and he's taking a boot there. Touch judge very slow there. Fine pass by Mackenzie to Ayres. And Woods just holds him up long enough. As Holmes came flying in. Oh, strong running by the post there, looked like Stockley. Widnes line deep, Mackenzie, fine pass to Hume. To his brother Hume. Good recovery tackle there. Looked like Keith Mumby and Terry Holmes. Dropping off inside. Juggles, last ball, last tackle coming up. Mackenzie to Cleo, takes it well. Well, tackled on his back, I feel. Scrum down, good tackling by Northern there. That's a nice little move Widnes have got there as Mackenzie comes across. Mumby certainly, but in fine tackling form. He's done 10 tackles this second half, so although Northern have applied the pressure on attack, they've not forgotten the defensive part of the game. Widnes, always one of the high scorers in rugby league, and they've been restricted to 1 try in each half. And Bradford man, injured there. It's about the same spot that Les Cleo's brother Noel Cleo hit Martin Potts about 10 yards back last year. 5 minutes of play remaining. Bradford Northern 30 points, Widnes 14. Widnes have attacked strongly this last 10 minutes. And in quickly there. Well, I think that was in while the referee was looking at the timekeeper. How he could have seen that was fed, I don't know. Northern under pressure, under their own post. Mackenzie to take. Good tackle on Gormley. Keith Mumby again. That's his total 11 in the second half. That's an awful lot for a fullback. There's Cleo. It's a three-man reception committee. Mackenzie. Up to plate quickly. Cleo trying to go on his own. Held up again. Good Northern defence. Graham's good play by Graham there. He's pointing out man for man. He's telling Ian Howcroft which man to come and take here. Hit the short side, a bad ball. Up quickly by Halliwell there. Last tackle approaches. Again, good Northern defence. To O'Neill. To Ayres. Backing up by Courier. Goes into the referee nearly. And it should be Northern ball. Ford kicks on. Could this be Phil Ford's hat-trick? Kicks it on again. That's fine kicking. Oh, this could bounce perfectly. Is it? What's the referee going to give? The Bradford fans are up. The Widnes fans are up. Hard lines, Phil Ford. Good inspired play. Intelligent kicking there, Phil Ford. How well he'd have loved his hat-trick there. How well he'd have enjoyed getting one at Norton Park. Tremendous play by Phil. After Widnes' last tackle. 3 minutes of play remaining. Northern 30 points, Widnes 14. Taken by Fairbank. Getting up full steam here. Comes across field, beats one, beats two. Fine pass to Holmes. No way through there. Graham signalling, let's overload on this short side. Holmes plays the ball, Graham goes the other way, a numbers game. Howcroft to Woods. Oh, gives Johnny Woods that little bit of room. Oh, the pass. Oh, well picked up by Bradley. It's Mickey. Oh, just held up short. Graham dictating there. Mal Graham really had a good game dictating in the middle today. Goes to Jazowicz. Laid off to Howcroft. Pat a ball, pat a cake out to Donlan. Donlan getting outside his man. To Ford. Yes, there's his hat-trick. He's coming under the post. Oh, when he does it in style. Phil Ford's third try of the game. But I think you've got to praise all the Bradford lads there. He brought us up to this position. And superb stuff as we came right across. But it looks like Stevie Bond going on for the last couple of minutes. Ian Sherritt's off here. Certainly a battle-worn Ian Sherritt. And Stevie Bond coming on for the last couple of minutes as the Widnes fans leave the ground in droves. 34 points to Bradford Northern, 14 points to Widnes. Certainly the mood of confidence in the Bradford camp all this week has been fully justified. Full credit for the directors for encouraging them to go for the weekend away last week. It's team spirit's built on occasions like that. A fabulous weekend, lots of hard training and lots of good fun. Sweeps on the first test, on the second test. Oh, and he puts it over with his customary cool fashion. 36 points to 14. 6 tries, 5 goals, 2 drop goals to Bradford Northern. Just 2 tries and 3 goals to Widnes. And almost the 40 minutes are up. Well taken by Carl. Concrete. And really, Bradford have had 13 heroes. Sherritt getting a terrific reception. It looks more like Odsal at that far side today rather than Norton Park. Certainly a fantastic away following. Bradford fans beginning to get behind the team at last. Woods. Oh. To Howcroft. Oh, yes. He certainly had a good game. He gets rid of the ball very well in the tackle. He's taking a blow there, I think, O'Neill. As Northern reform. Said on the coach today to Phil Ford, you scored 1 in both games here last year. He said, only 1. I thought it was more than that. He said, I'll show you today. And certainly, people reading the newspapers tomorrow are going to be able to think now. Not only are they going to think, they're going to know this team means business. Northern only lost one away game this year. A disappointing performance. Actually, it's Hull. But every side's got to have the odd off day. There'll be no complacency. There'll certainly be no complacency in the Bradford camp about the game against Australia and the game against Oldham. Towards. There goes Bondi looking for action. And really it's a sign of a good side that's got good substitutes. And in Gary Sidebottom, he scored here last year. And there's Holmes. Oh, drives them back well. Fine kick by Holmes. What a fine scrum half this lad's maturing into. He looks as though he's played it since being about 8 years old. And again, I think all the things that have been worked on in training, touch finding, avoiding the handover, and the defensive line have worked superbly well. And it's Widnes ball. The very impressive looking Wilderspool ground for a very important date in Bradford's 86-87 season. It's the first round of the Silk Cut Challenge Cup competition, and it's Northern coming here smarting after a couple of defeats against sides who under normal circumstances would have expected them to crush. And so it's all on today. The Northern side, full strength side with the exception of Carl Fairbanks, who's just finishing his 2-match suspension. Mumby, Ford, Donlan, and welcome back to Dave Redfern in the centre. Race, halfbacks Woods and Holmes. Front row, Sherratt, Noble, Hill. Second row, Graham Bond, and at loose forward, Fleming. Subs, Godfrey and Mallander. And certainly there's enough talent in that side to win cup ties at any ground in the British Rugby League. And it's Warrington in the shape of Paul Bishop, travelling reserve in the test match against France the other week, who kicks off. And Mumby takes play close to the 25. The Warrington side, Johnson, Meadows, Cullen, Rapati, Foster. Halves, Kelly, the ex-Bradford player who's just had his benefit here, and Bishop. Front row, Boyd, Hodson, Jackson. Second row's Dwayne, ex-Great Britain centre, playing in the second row, and Sanderson. And at loose forward, Mike Gregory. Subs, ex-Bradford player. That's good rugby by Bradford there. There's an overlap created. That's enterprising play by Bradford. And the subs, Alan Rathbone and Tony Humphreys for Warrington. It's to Terry Holmes. That's a deep kick. Goes down the middle of the field, though. And it's Warrington's first chance in the shape of Johnson. Aussie full-back. Scored a few tries last year, 13. Third leading try scorer. And there goes Jackson. Driving it to the short side. Here comes Boyd. Look at the depth he sets off from. And there really, Northern slipping up. Nobody coming from marker to tackle him. Good tackle by Johnny Woods, though. And well down. That's a good tackle by Sherratt. Certainly no way he's going to be intimidated. Boyd, very disappointed with his own performance in the John Player final. Determined to do better. Good tackle by Holmes and well in by Redfern. Giving Rapati no chance there on the outside as Jackson was tackled. And that's a good kick, but it stands up. And it's Keith Mumby, still wanting those few points for his 1,000 at Bradford, who clears well. Good yards by Keith Mumby. A good crowd here. The pitch very firm. One of only 2 ties on in the north today, Salford and Leeds. And Wayne Race firmly dumped by front row forwards Hodson and Jackson. Noble, short side to Sherratt. Good yards, taking it out of the 25. Mike Gregory in on that tackle, made his debut, test debut. And a fine one it was, and that's good yards by Brendan Hill. Bradford's 2 props have just gained 30 yards there. Play the ball, it's Holmes to Fleming. Nice ball to Stevie Bond. Good backing up by Fleming. Oh, and Bradford capable of the best. Oh, unfortunate there. The ball fumbled. I think Phil Ford wanted the ball. That was class play by Bradford. Stevie Donlan penalised for holding Bishop down. Beautiful rugby there. Fine little pass from Holmes. Nice play by Fleming. Stevie Bond did well to get the ball out in the